welcome to Dr. Phyllis. Today we have Betty and her mother, Aila. So Aila, what's the problem?
Well, Betty here refuses to take physics, and it was my favorite class in high school, and I think it's a very important class.
Why do I have to take physics?
Well, to show you, we have 5 physics experts here today.
I'm not even going to use physics when I'm older.
Yo, kid, you actually wouldn't believe how much you will.
That's right, it's your favorite rapper, Jamie, and I'm here to tell you how cool physics is in the coolest way possible. Every action has its equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Isaac Newton, we can study interactions. There's 3 laws involving force. Let me tell you what they are. We'll start with the most important, Newton's first law of motion. Any object in motion will want to stay in motion, and any object at rest will want to stay at rest, you know. Okay, the second one, force equals mass times acceleration. You can use this to find the net force of an object. This is the last one, talking about gravitation. Somebody gave us a mass of 2 billion planets so we can calculate this force. I'll plug the numbers in, then someone find the distance between. So there you go, buddy. That's 4 of Newton's laws of physics. Make sure to buy our new mixtape, Fission Chips.
Thanks, Jamie, for that sick beat.
Maybe I'll use physics in my rapping career.
Okay, well, next we have up famous chef Marissa Nakata.
Hey Betty, I'm Chef Marissa Nakata, and I'm so excited to show you how to make some dope omelets. Let's get cooking! Cooking without knowing the fundamentals of physics is risky business. Energy is the ability to do work, and motion is the process of being moved or moving, which is judged in relation to another object, which is the frame of reference. To season the eggs, I'm going to use a pinch of black pepper and a pinch of garlic salt. People who know how to make these measurements are very appealing. To view these measurements, we use dimensional analysis and scientific notation. Now let's talk about thermal physics. There's macroscopic and microscopic. Microscopic is at the particle level, and macroscopic is visible behavior. Heat is the total energy of all the molecular motion inside an object. Temperature is the measure of the heat or thermal energy of the molecules, measured in Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. So my omelet didn't turn out so well, but, you know, we all make mistakes. Anyways, thermal equilibrium is when the system and its surroundings reach the same temperature, because heat moves from hot to cold. There are 3 different types of heat transfers. Conduction, which is through direct contact and why I use the oven mitt. Radiation, which is the movement of particles through space. And convection, which is the movement of particles to heat an entire body. Thanks for joining me. It was so nice to meet you, and I hope you had the time of your life. Back to you, Dr. Phyllis. Thanks, Marissa. Now we have professional lacrosse player Jamie Christian.
Hey guys, I'm professional lacrosse player Jamie Christian, and I'm here to tell you how physics relates to lacrosse. Work is when a force acts on an object to cause a displacement. The equation for work is work equals force times displacement times cosine of the angle. Energy is the capacity for doing work. We have gravitational potential energy, elastic potential energy, and kinetic energy. Gravitational potential energy is any energy stored in an object before it has motion at any certain height. Elastic potential energy is any sort of potential energy in a spring. And then kinetic energy is energy in motion. For example, this ball has gravitational potential energy. Because it's not moving, it has a lot of potential energy and it's at a certain height. And as soon as I throw the ball, it'll have kinetic energy. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Power is the amount of work done over time. For example, if I have very little work in a long amount of time, I also have very little power. But if I have a lot of work in a short amount of time, I have a lot of power. Thanks for watching! Wax on, Betty! Woo!
Awesome examples, Jamie. Now stay tuned for more after the informational commercial.
I bet when you think of waves, you think of these waves. Or these waves. Or these waves. These are the waves I'm talking about. This one is only $19.99 and is the best out there. Here is why and how it's the best.
In its most basic definition, waves are disturbances that travel through a medium from one location to another, wherein individual particles of the medium are temporarily displaced from rest position. Cell phone A calls cell phone B. Cell phone A scans for the best cell. A switch verifies cell phone A is a valid subscriber. It checks for available voice channel. Then it scans for cell phone B globally. It locates cell phone B's strongest cell. This is a simple diagram showing the anatomy of a wave. The top wave is transverse. Its particles move perpendicular to the direction of the wave. The bottom wave is longitudinal. Its particles move parallel to the direction of the wave. There are two more types of waves, electromagnetic and mechanical. Frequency measured in hertz is how often particles of the medium vibrate when a wave passes. Frequency equals 1 over the period of a wave. Wave speed equals wavelength over the period.
Welcome back to Dr. Phyllis. Today is day 2 of the physics special. Here we have Aaliyah and her daughter Betty, who does not want to take her physics class, but we're here to show her why she should. So now, we have DMV worker Naila Moore to show us how physics can help you pass your driving test.
Hi, welcome to the Physics DMV, Displacement for the Magnitude of Vectors. Here, we're going to talk about a few things that will help you pass your test. Here at the Physics DMV, we want to make sure you do well in your driving test. So we're going to talk about a few scalar quantities to help you pass. How do you do this, you may ask? Well, here at the Physics DMV, we want you to focus on your speed rather than your velocity. So we're going to focus on your distance rather than displacement. So what was her displacement?
0.
Good, because her initial position and final position were the same. What was her distance?
30 meters.
Good, because her total length was different.
Funny story, Naila also dabbles in pool, so she can also show us how she integrates physics into her work.
Physics is around even when you're out with friends. Let's take the game of pool for example. Momentum is basically a quantity that explains how much mass you have and how fast the mass is moving. All objects that are moving have momentum, and to find the speed we will be using the direction. This means we'll be using velocity in the formula momentum equals mass times velocity. With the pool balls all being the same mass, the momentum will be the same. If we were to increase the mass or velocity, the momentum would increase as well. So next time you're playing a game of pool and you want to change the momentum, change the mass or velocity or both.
So Betty, physics looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I love physics.
Thank you so much, Dr. Phyllis.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. For next week we have...
If I tell her, hate me, she'll try to hate me, and I gotta, dodge her. Because if she hits me, I'm giving it to her. And I'm pretty violent. I mushed her in the face because she wouldn't get out of my face. Either I'm breaking down her door or she's breaking down my door. I don't stop till I start seeing dents in the door. Because I knew what I was doing, you did it. She's so over-exaggerated.
Hello, class of 2019. I'm Dr. Phyllis' main intelligence consultant. We've had a lot of fun today. We've seen a lot of professionals show us how physics can relate to the real world. But you're probably sitting there wondering, how is this going to help me and why should I stay in this class? Well, let me tell you, it is going to be a lot of work, but it's very beneficial because math and physics go together, and a lot of things you learn in physics, you're also going to learn in math. So it'll be a lot easier to understand things. All you have to do is show up, do your work, engage, and be a powerful participant. A lot of your friends are probably taking AP Bio, and you're going to have to watch them suffer through ecology presentations, Miss Bird's endless wrath, and the horrid AP test. But instead, you get to watch Bill Nye videos again, watch funny debates, and even get the opportunity to hit Mr. Traber with a water balloon. So stay in this class. Good luck and have fun!
Talk physics to me. Talk physics to me.